Teofimo Lopez has once again showed why he is an absolute moron. I have no respect for Teofimo Lopez. I was once upon a time a huge Teofimo Lopez fan. I felt like Teofimo Lopez to me was the most impressive upon the new era Four Kings. And I still feel that way in a sense in regards to his resume. I think he does have a better resume than the other Four Kings, the new Four Kings. Because truth be told, these new Four Kings don't compare to the original real Four Kings. But let's continue. Teofimo Lopez was reading a book the entire press conference. Teofimo Lopez speaks as if he can't even read that well. Why is he reading a book? I want to say I don't know, but I do know. It's all for show. He wants to say that Bruce Lee is his great mentor, teacher, whatever he considers Bruce Lee to be. But Teofimo Lopez doesn't know how to be water. All Teofimo Lopez knows how to do is be a moron. And that's just what it is. Teofimo Lopez had a back and forth with Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis admitted to asking Teofimo Lopez to take a picture. But Keyshawn Davis also exposed Teofimo Lopez for asking Keyshawn Davis not to call him out. Now, what type of stuff is that? Who does that? Does that sound like something that somebody worthy of the title Four Kings does? No, it doesn't. Teofimo Lopez is an imbecile. Teofimo Lopez wants to be perceived as a genius. He wants to be perceived as somebody that's ahead of his time. He wants to be perceived as an OG, but he's not an OG. He's a young gun coming up. An impressive one, I'll give him that. It's impressive what he's doing, but a dumb one at the same time. Why? Because Teofimo Lopez tries to act so smart, and truth be told, all he does is show you how dumb he really is. Teofimo Lopez is trying to act like this cool, calm, easygoing guy, but the fact of the matter is that's not Teofimo Lopez's nature. You want to know Teofimo Lopez's nature? Look at Teofimo Lopez when he was leading up to fight Lomachenko. Look at Teofimo Lopez when he was leading up to fight Josh Taylor. That's the real Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is a hungry, mean, nasty guy. That's what he is. And that makes him a great fighter. But why is he trying to act like he's some kind of spiritual guru that knows all that's right? That's the question we all need to be asking. And I could give you the answer to that. It's because Teofimo Lopez is a master manipulator. Teofimo Lopez wants to paint a picture. He wants you to believe what he wants you to believe. Teofimo Lopez can't deal with the truth. When Teofimo asked himself, do I still got it? Teofimo Lopez was really wondering, does he still have it? But he comes on to try to tell everybody, oh, that was all part of the plan. Part of what plan? There never was a plan. You moved up to 140, you didn't look great, you was coming off that loss to Cambosis, and you were truly asking yourself, did you still have it? Stop trying to fool the people to believe something that's not. Teofimo Lopez is the ultimate cornball. I have never seen a person more corny than Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is a diva. Teofimo Lopez preaches that he has a whole newfound promotional company, which he represents. And Teofimo Lopez is at his own press conference reading a book while the press conference is taking place. If you're fooled by this, I'm greatly concerned. It's not hard to read in between the lines. Teofimo Lopez is a moron. He's a Class A, elite, all-time great moron. I'm embarrassed to say that I was once upon a time a fan of this guy. Teofimo Lopez has lost me completely. Did you guys see what Teofimo Lopez did after the face-off with him and Jamaine Ortiz? He was posing, bending over, smiling, winking. Teofimo Lopez is acting mighty mookie. What is wrong with Teofimo Lopez? Where is all of this coming from? Teofimo Lopez didn't used to be like this. Now, he was always a diva. We saw that after he beat Lomachenko. But Teofimo Lopez is trying to act like some mad genius, except he's not a genius whatsoever. He's the complete opposite. He's a mad moron. I can't emphasize enough how much of a moron Teofimo Lopez has proven to be. Teofimo Lopez tried to expose Keyshawn Davis for asking to take a picture. And when Keyshawn Davis said that Teofimo Lopez said, don't call me out after the fight, Teofimo Lopez had no answer. And to all the Teofimo Lopez fans, I ask, why is that? It's because he's lying. Teofimo Lopez is a liar. Now let me give you guys a chain of events. Teofimo Lopez has Keyshawn Davis on his undercard, and Teofimo Lopez was calling out Terrence Crawford, talking down on Terrence Crawford in the process. Keyshawn Davis was then asked on an interview, who does he think would win between Teofimo Lopez and Terrence Crawford? And Keyshawn Davis said Terrence Crawford would beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez. And Keyshawn Davis sparred them both, so he knows better than anybody. Now, prior to that interview, Teofimo Lopez was speaking highly of Keyshawn Davis. After the interview, Teofimo Lopez was trying to expose Keyshawn Davis, saying he came up to me asking me for a picture, as if that was something cool to brag about. I'ma read in between the lines for you. Teofimo Lopez was trying to do some boss stuff and look like some type of Don Godfather running the game because he's the headliner and he got Keyshawn Davis on his undercard. But Keyshawn Davis is just too honest, and Keyshawn Davis is cool with Terrence Crawford and he's loyal. So he won't allow a manipulator like Teofimo Lopez to come in between and make him switch on Terrence Crawford. That's what Teofimo Lopez was trying to do. Teofimo Lopez was hoping that, okay, I got Keyshawn Davis on my undercard. He's gonna be grateful to me. I don't know for what, but that's Teofimo's mindset. He's gonna be grateful to me, and he's gonna turn on Terrence Crawford for me giving him the opportunity to be on my undercard, which that ain't much of an opportunity, but his mindset, once again. And in the process, it all fails. And once it all fails and it backfires on him, because now Keyshawn Davis is saying Terrence Crawford will beat the shit out of Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez energy switches up on Keyshawn Davis. If you don't see how fake, manipulative, and corny that is, I'm greatly concerned for you. Teofimo Lopez is fake, he's corny, he's a manipulator, he's a goofy, he's a clown, and he's clearly dedicated to making an ass out of himself. Teofimo Lopez said he represents all Hispanic and Latino fighters, yet Teofimo Lopez just finished saying that the Puerto Rican style was an easy style to beat. He runs through the Puerto Rican style. Then he wants to come and say, I represent all Hispanic and Latino fighters. If you believe it, you're dumb. But now that the heat is coming on him, he wants to switch up the narrative and say, I was talking about, Puerto Ricans since 2000 and this and that and whatever, not the ones back then and this. If you believe it, you're dumb. Teofimo Lopez is a selfish, self-centered, arrogant, ignorant, conceited individual. And I stand wholeheartedly on that. I don't like him, and it's sad. I don't know what's gone on in that young man's life, but he needs help mentally, spiritually, because clearly he's not getting it and he's going down a path of idiocy. As much as I want to say I feel for Teofimo Lopez, I don't, because he acts like he knows it all. And there's thousands of people who support him and back him up in the process. And Teofimo Lopez feeds off of you. So as much as you think you're helping him and supporting him, all you're doing is putting a big old battery in his back to continue being a jackass and making a moron of himself, losing respect in the process. Teofimo Lopez has all the potential to be an entertainer, a great fighter, a personality that the people truly love. But Teofimo Lopez is choosing to be a moron. And nobody likes a nasty individual. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Am I bugging, or do you see it like I see it? That's it for Ant's Boxing Channel. I'm out.
Sube eso hasta arriba, vamos, dale duro. Yo salgo a la calle buscando mi gente cuando de repente todos los delincuentes que queden en mi vida, buena mala suerte que son mi familia, no importa la sangre. Jesús hizo agua en vino.